So, sorry guys. Part 4, I think. I'm not ashamed, and I need that to be clear. The rage, and for a little bit I was ashamed. The fact that I had to even message my brother and ask to understand what was happening, like if I could get my money back, and I had to be very clear. He's like, well, you could try to sell it, and but basically you'd be ripping somebody else off and probably still not get any money back in turn for it. And I'm like, well, that just can't. I can't do that. Like whatever, I already lost. Like the same with the original 0.67 or whatever. I was like, I told him, the original guy, like it doesn't matter if this isn't on the up and up and it's not full of integrity, then I've already taken the loss on that money. I don't give a shit. Like, it's not. I don't care what it is. I'm not going to take something or rip somebody else off or be in anything illegal. Like, and it was so. And no, you don't have to worry about that. And like, yeah, I was dumb, but I wasn't, and I know how much due diligence I did, and I know how much looking up I did. Maybe I didn't do enough, or maybe I just didn't understand enough. But now, the reason I'm posting this is because there's so many other people. It's not even the initial money that you lose, okay? It's not the initial chunk. It's, once it's gone, okay? Whatever. It is what it is. Cybercrime gets it back someday, whatever, who knows. It's gone, okay? But now you have this amount of funds sitting there, and for you to try to withdraw it or convert it or whatever, so you think, you have to have so much money in there, so then you have to purchase more Bitcoin or whatever, and then I don't even know if you end up getting anything. Basically, you would get another fake token. So when, I think that's the way he explained it to me. You would get another, if you say you try to transfer it to Ethereum or something else, right? Then you would get the fake Ethereum token, and you would just keep depositing more money in this black hole and never ever get that money back. Never get any of it back, and just keep giving. So that's why I'm posting this, but most of all, like, the way that they played me, first of all, the back story that he had already on me, and the files and the stuff, then how he dealt with me, the way he conversed, the questions he asked, the way he came in a calm, polite, friendly, but I want to say stern demeanor, where it's like authoritative, like not like he was being cruel, but you know, trying to get business, like efficient, but not, but caring and compassionate, and like the whole nine. And I'm very, I don't want to say not trusting, but I've been through a lot of shit, so I'm very real. Like, I'm realistic. So I asked this question, I asked that question, with no fear. Like, I'm not, I try not to just attack. I try to give the benefit of the doubt, but I will ask 1,000 million questions and drive you and even me crazy, because uh, I need to know what I can go look up, or how I can look this up, or how I can verify this. Like, I need to know 1,000 different ways. So, I believe for what I could do and what I had known, that I had actually done my due diligence. Was it enough? Obviously not. So my bad, my dumb, I lost money, and I lost double money, because then I had to borrow money to pay the rent. And then I lost tons of money the 5 years prior, over the 5 years prior. But I don't care. Whatever. Money's money. The fact that, like, it was like the ultimate shame, like oh, you lost again. There's always some big bad guy. That one hit hard. That one was a really hard one to take. And it's like, so what do you want me to do? Just kill myself? Like, uh, I'm like, I can't do that. I don't have it in me. And I'm like, I've learned some hard lessons, but many of these lessons, I had done nothing to deserve them. Nothing whatsoever. Um, which is what hurt worse. Because then I had to struggle with the karma. No, stop. I had to struggle with the karma and all these things, and I'm thinking, so what did I do to deserve this? Because if you're thinking karma, and yes, we have to be accountable, and I've gone through and I've stood accountable, and I'm always accountable, even to my own detriment. I'm accountable, more accountable, and I take on more people's shit than I should. Trying to be accountable, trying to better myself. Anyways, the whole reason I'm putting this up there is so that you understand, and it's a black hole. So if you don't got legal documentation, and it's not in the mail, and you do more research. I just know that I'm not an idiot. And I asked a lot of questions, and they knew a lot of shit. So me doing it there was no greed in it for me. The first thing, like literally the only thing I was excited about was maybe getting, an actual place to live, a proper place to live, and possibly a car so I could getting my business started. And then I can do this and help these people and do this. Like I was, you know, I was trying to plan the things that I would do, and the really fucked up thing is, it wasn't go get my hair done, go buy clothes. It was, get a couple of necessities that are needed, and get to work helping other people. So, people, psychopaths, um, they do their work, they do their background work, and um, they have no problem taking it, whatever you have, your last bit, and then uh, they get some kind of joy out of the shame when you have to bow down. And the really fucked up thing is, right after it happened, I started getting all these notifications and emails, and like, you get a million spam emails as it is, but all these notifications trying to lend me money, which obviously wouldn't go through even if I tried, because my credit shit. Thinking about, they put you in these positions, they rip you off over and over and over in so many small ways. All these companies, these big companies, fucking just take, and then, and then they fuck you on your credit no matter what you do. And when you're just got enough to do a little bit or do a little bit better, they find another way to fuck you, and I don't believe, like, yeah, the companies are fucked, and all these other criminals are fucked, but it's an entity. It is the entity of greed, right? It's the spirit of greed. And when you don't have that in your system, and I had to check myself and think, like, am I being greedy? Am I being, and none of my intentions were anything like, I'm gonna go blow this money and do this. It was all, how can I do this to benefit, to boost us up, so we can start helping other people. And I'm not saying that I'm learning how to understand the difference between greedy and, no, we need to come first. And I thought that's what I was doing. But psychopaths will be psychopaths. But now that I've mastered that energy, God wanted me to put this out there because I know I'm not the only person, and this has been over 5 years. So people put in a lot of work to fuck me over. I guess that makes me feel a little better, because when I do get bullied and really truly screwed over, it's not by one person. It's by entire groups and organizations of people. So it takes entire fucking groups to bully me, and I still won't go down. And I'll always find a way, because the one thing is, God sends miracle people into my life, here, there, and everywhere. And eventually my soul tribe will come in. And once that happens, these big companies are in trouble. Anyways, that's my message today. Shit, one more.